Yes, we are all here together again. Welcome everybody. It's time for another Live English Addict, coming to you now, right now, from the birthplace of the English language, which just happens to be England. Hi everybody, this is Mr. Duncan in England. How are you today? Are you okay? I hope so. Are you happy? I really hope you are feeling happy today because I'm happy. I'm not too bad. I can't complain. Despite the fact that this morning I was sneezing, I have hay fever again. The wind is blowing outside. Let's have a look outside, shall we? So there is the view at the moment, looking into the distance. And you can see it is a little bit breezy today, windy. The wind is blowing very strongly outside. And that is one of the reasons why I am actually in the studio today. I'm not outside. However, did you see me yesterday? I did not one, but 2 live streams. Of course, during July, I'm doing some special live streams because it is my 4th year this month doing live streams. So I thought, what a good idea. Maybe I should do some extra live streams during July as a way of celebrating it. So that's exactly what I'm doing. That is what I'm doing. And that is the reason why you saw me twice yesterday. I did a live stream yesterday at 2 o'clock, and also I came back on later in the evening as the sun was setting, and I did another live stream as well. So that's what happened. Hello to everyone. We have made it once again to the end of the week. Thank goodness. It's Friday. It is definitely Friday, the end of the week. For those wondering, because I'm sure many people will ask, tomorrow I am taking a rest, so there won't be a live stream tomorrow. However, of course, I am back with you on Sunday. That is when you can catch me, Sunday, Wednesday and Friday, 2 p.m. UK time. However, as I just mentioned, I am doing some extra live streams as well during July. I will be popping up from time to time with some spontaneous live streams. Look out for those during July. I hope you're well today. I hope you are happy. I did not have any nightmares last night. I've received a lot of messages saying, Mr. Duncan, we hope you don't have any nightmares tonight. Well, last night I slept soundly. Ooh, I like that word. You sleep soundly. If you sleep soundly, it means you sleep completely. You sleep through the whole night without being disturbed or waking up. So that is what I did last night. I had a lovely sleep, even though this morning when I woke up I still felt tired. It happens sometimes. Sometimes even if you do have a good sleep, you wake up the next day and you still feel tired. Isn't that strange? Hello to the live chat. Nice to see you here as well. Oh, hello to Lolly Lolly. Lolly Lolly, a big bonjour to you. Guess what? You are first on today's live stream. Congratulations to Lolly Lolly. You are first today. On the live chat. Hello also Mosen, Beatriz, JM Rich, also Luis Mendez. Luis Mendez, hello to you. Hello Florence, also Connell is here as well. Hi Connell, nice to see you here as well. Can I say hello to Constantine? Thank you very much for your lovely email that I received this morning and some nice photographs as well. I have been told that I can't show them, but thank you very much for your lovely photographs. It is sometimes interesting to find out a little bit more about you. After all, you know a lot about me. So if you want to share something, if you want to say, hello, Mr. Duncan, this is me, you are more than welcome to do so. All you have to do is send your picture or some details, anything really. If you want to write to me, you are more than welcome to do so. So now you know. If you want to get in touch, you are more than welcome to do so. No problem. It is not a problem if you want to say, hello, Mr. Duncan. Hi. Maybe you can send a picture of yourself. You don't have to. Or maybe where you live, the area in which you live, maybe a beautiful view from your window in the evening as the sun is setting. It's up to you, really. I don't mind at all. Hello also Dana. Hello ABC Tran. Hello ABC Tran. Nice to see you as well. Where are you watching? I have a feeling you might be in Vietnam. I think so. Mika Ode is watching in Japan. Also we have Hao Nguyen. I believe you are also in Vietnam as well. You may have noticed I have viewers all around the world. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing at the moment, you are more than welcome to join in. We are all English addicts and we are live right now on YouTube. If you want to follow the captions, you can. You can press this C. Can you see it? You can press the letter C on your keyboard and you can have live captions as well. Incredible. Because we are here in the studio today, we can have live captions. Amazing. Belarusia, nice to see you here as well. Belarusia and also Luis Mendez, they are two of the moderators here. Hello also the Lego Boy. Hello Lego Boy. I haven't seen you for a long time. I recognise your name. Now I think you used to watch my live streams a while ago. I don't know why. Your name sounds familiar. And the fact that you are in Australia also. Yes, I think maybe you've been here before. Hello Mosen again. Angel Girl. Angel Girl, oh, Angel Girl is watching from Turkey. Can I say hello to you? And I did. I said hello. We also have Burak. Hello, Burak. Nice to see you here as well. Vitas is here. What has happened, Vitas? You are normally first with your fast finger on the live chat. I'm at home today. Home sweet home. You know what they say? They always say that home is where the heart is. We all love being at home. There is something really satisfying about coming back home. However, I suppose many people are pretty sick and tired of being at home because many people have had to stay at home. They've had no choice about the situation. But you are right. Sometimes being at home is so nice. It is the most amazing feeling sitting at home. I think so. Beatrice says, yes, everything is okay. Also, Manas is here as well. Mr. Duncan, please, can you stop saying hello to everyone? Please, teach us some English. I will. All right. Just a moment. Now, many people give up their spare time, their valuable time to watch me. So I always like to say hello to those watching on the live chat. Hello also to Mon Nav. Hello from Russia to all of the English addicts and the great teacher, Mr. Duncan. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Barong, also Paulo of Oliveria. I hope I pronounced your name right. Andrev. Hello, Andrev. Nice to see you as well. Wow, so many people already joining today. Don't forget, during July, I am actually going to be here more than normal, more than usual, with some different live streams. Maybe I will be in the garden. Maybe I will be here. Perhaps I will be on the roof. I might even be in the town centre of Much Wenlock. Who knows? Christina says, I am sorry about your hay fever. It's all right. It is something that affects me every year. We call it seasonal. So a seasonal thing is something that always returns every year. So every year I have seasonal allergies, which many people call hay fever. So that's what I get, unfortunately. Hello, Palmyra as well. Oh, so many people are here. Sondra. Hello, Sondra Gonzalez. Nice to see you here. Thank you for your smiley faces and the pretty flowers as well. Today is the anniversary of the liberation of Belarusia. Isn't that strange? Isn't that interesting? Because we have Belarusia here, but also we have the independence of Belarusia. So today is the anniversary of that event taking place. Tamara. Mr. Duncan, did you wake up with your cockerel? Yes, I did. As usual, the cockerel woke me up. Come on, show your face. Yes. I was woken up by my neighbour's cockerel. Yes, I might jump over the fence one day and maybe I will sellotape its beak so it can't cock-a-doodle-doo and wake me up. Hello, Thomas. Hi, Mr. Duncan. How are you doing? I'm not too bad. Can't complain. At least I'm still alive. Every morning when I wake up in my bed, I open my eyes, I smile, and I think to myself, oh, good. I get to do this all over again. I get another day of life to enjoy. Isn't that nice? I think so anyway. Hello also, Reem. Reem 8. I hope I pronounce your name right. Pavarthi. Pavarthi or Pavarti. Hello, Mr. Duncan. Hello to you. Tias is here. Hello, Tias. Wow. I haven't seen you for a while. It seems ages. I don't know why. It seems a long time since I said hello to you. I don't know why. Is that true? Have you been busy? How are things in Indonesia at the moment? Hello also, Moni Razaman. Hello to you as well. How can I be an English addict? Well, it's a good question. I like that question. It is a good question. Very good question. Amazing question. Fantastic question. It is an incredible question. Indeed. All you have to do is tune in. You can watch all of my live streams when they are broadcast. You can also, I suppose, you can also like and subscribe as well. You can like my videos and you can also subscribe as well. Beep, 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 beep. So that is how you become a full member of the English Addict Club. You can like, bing, and subscribe as well. So you are more than welcome to do both of those things. Tune in and learn English, one word at a time. Something like that. Hello, Shady. Hello, Mr. Duncan. How are you? How is the matter in your country? Now, when you say the matter, do you mean the situation with... Yes, I think so. Things are slowly getting better. Shops, bars, restaurants, even cinemas, apparently, are going to start opening their doors from tomorrow. And of course, tomorrow is also July the 4th. It is the Independence Day in the United States. A lot of people will be celebrating, perhaps on a very small scale, but many Americans will be celebrating their Independence Day tomorrow. The anniversary of when they told the British to get out. Go on, get out. We don't like you anymore. You British people, go back to where you came from. Yes, we want our United States of America. Hello to Malia. Mr. Duncan, yesterday I saw your live stream. Oh, the live stream that I did on my birthday. It was amazing. Thank you very much. Yes, I think I have celebrated my birthday during the live stream at least twice. And guess what? This year, my birthday will be on Wednesday. So on Wednesday, the 12th of August, it will be my birthday. And also we will be live with the live stream. So even this year, I will be celebrating my birthday on the live chat on the 12th of August next month. Hello, If Mohammed. Also, we have Andy Starr. Thank you very much. Andy says today is the anniversary of the liberation of Minsk from those fascists and their occupation. Ooh, okay then. I'm saying nothing. I am staying neutral. I am being Switzerland in this situation. Hello. Hello, Christina. It will be my pleasure to send a mountain picture when I'm on holiday. I look forward to that. I must be honest with you. There is one thing I am missing at the moment, and I have been thinking about it quite a lot. Besides my mother, who I miss very, very much. There is never a day that goes by where I don't think about my mother. I also miss having a lovely holiday as well, going away somewhere. We can't even do that here in the UK because all of the hotels are closed. They are shut, unfortunately. Pedro. Pedro Belmont has beautiful long hair. Thank you very much, Pedro, for your photographs. I have seen them. Now, I have them here in my computer. Do you give me permission to show your photographs? I have them here. They're right in front of me right now. All I have to do is press the button. I have my special Pedro button. That's all I have to do. So if you give me permission to show the photographs of Pedro with his new long hair, you are more than welcome to do so. So please tell me, Pedro, if it's okay. If you say yes, I will put them on the screen. If you say no, I won't. It's as simple as that. Mr. Steve is only here on Sunday. Yes, because Mr. Steve is such a busy person during the week, he can't join us during the week because he has to work. On Sunday, he has lots of free time. So, yes, we normally see Mr. Steve on Sunday. Saeed Fekri says, Mr. Duncan, I am wearing some nice perfume before I take part in your live chat. Can you smell my perfume? I can smell something. It might be my perfume because I always put a little bit of aftershave on my face after I've shaved. So I can smell something, but it might be my aftershave. Do you know what I put on my face? You won't believe it. People always laugh when I tell people what I put on my face after I shave. They always laugh. I don't know why. Do you know? Can you remember? I have told you this before. What is the meaning of live streaming? Well, if you live stream, it means you are doing something that is ongoing. It is something that is playing. It is something that is transferring from one place to another. It is constantly moving. So maybe you will stream a video. That means the video is being sent from one place to another. You are receiving something through the internet. It is being streamed. So the word stream normally refers to anything that is flowing. So you might think that the video you are watching now is flowing through the internet. It is being streamed. So that's why we use it in that particular way. This is a live stream. It is something that is happening right now, and it is being broadcast through the internet. It is being streamed. That's why we say live stream. Oh, lolly lolly. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Lolly lolly says, I love men with long hair. There is no answer to that. 12th of August. Get ready. I don't want to think about it, to be honest. I don't want to think about my birthday. Not too much anyway. Can we see Pedro's photograph? Oh dear. So come on, Pedro. Is it okay? Can I show the photograph? I haven't seen Pedro say yes. So Pedro, can you say yes, you may show the photograph of me with my lovely, long, flowing hair? Valentin, yes, I had a very little holiday. Hello, Mr. Duncan. Did you ever consider growing a beard? Yes, I did once. Do you remember last year I was going to grow a beard? And then I realised that I didn't want to because, unfortunately, I realised that having a beard, you have to take care of it all the time. It's a little bit like having a pet. So two things I don't want to have in my life, a dog and a beard, because you have to take care of both of them every day. I think so. So would you like to see Pedro Belmont? Oh, Belarusia says, I love men without hair. Oh, okay. You have two opposites there. They are very different interests. Some people like men with long hair. Some people like men with no hair. Ooh, interesting. Hello to Shine Shine. Mr. Duncan, I really adore your teaching style. Thank you, Shine. I like to think of myself as the best kept secret on YouTube. The YouTube algorithms have completely locked me away. I am now in my own little cell, alone, with my hands on the bars of the window, looking out, hoping that someone will discover me here on YouTube. Come on, everyone. Please Please watch me. Please. How to improve my English so I can speak fluently. Yadav. There are 2 rules to learning English. You must do it every day, and you must learn something new every day. You must treat English as if it is a part of your body. So you must use English. You must learn something new every day. Practice English every day. You don't have to do it for many hours. You can just do it maybe for 1 hour every day. You can practice, you can read, you can listen. Maybe you can learn some new words. But the most important thing of all is you must do it every day. And you must learn something new every day as well. Ari says, "Hi, Mr. Duncan and your learners. I had my birthday on the 1st of July. Oh, did we miss your birthday? I'm sorry about that. So can I say happy belated birthday? Belated. So if something is belated, it means it comes late. So you are doing it, but unfortunately, you are doing it later than you should have. So can I say belated happy birthday to you? And I hope you had a super duper birthday. Thank you, Ari Hassan. I hope you had a good birthday. I love men with a good sense of humour, says Corey. It is very interesting where this conversation is taking us. It started out with us discussing Pedro's long hair, and now all of the ladies are saying what type of man they like and fancy and desire. Hello, MD Sohel. Hello, sir. I am Sohel from Bangladesh. You are very smart talking. How many times do you need to a man? He will be speaking English. Oh, how long does it take? Your question is, how long does it take for a man or a person to learn English? Well, as I said a few moments ago, it depends on how much you do it, how often you do it. My advice is learn new words. Learn something new every day. Practice English every day. It isn't complicated. Now, I know there are many people on YouTube who make these very long videos where they talk about all of the things you need to know to learn English well. Well, can I just say there are only 2 things you need? It's a very short video. You need to do it every day, and you need to learn new things every day, so you slowly build up your English skills every day. Whatever it is, if it is your listening, your reading, your speaking, your understanding of English, you must do it every day. 2 secrets. That's it. You don't need to watch a very long video with someone giving you all of this advice for 20 minutes, a whole list of things that you need to know to do it. You only need 2 things. Do it every day and learn something new every day. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Don't give up. I know you can do it. I really do. Anna Rita. Hello also to Manas. Hello, Manas. Nice to see you here as well. Beatrice likes romantic men. Are there still any romantic men in the world? I'm not sure. Pedro, come on, Pedro. Can I show the photograph? All of the women and maybe some of the men are very interested to see what you look like with your long flowing hair. Do you look like Rapunzel? Maybe with your long flowing hair. So can we show the picture? I have to make sure, you see. Before I publish this picture, I have to make sure that Pedro says yes. Come on, Pedro. Can I show the picture? The ladies are waiting. Don't keep them waiting. Hello, Sarah. Sarah Pack. Hello, Sarah Marwish Pack. Nice to see you as well. Also, thank you very much for your lovely messages on my YouTube videos. Mr. Duncan, we can be friends in your live chat room if you don't mind. And also we can marry with the opposite gender. Well, of course you can. You can do whatever you want. If you want to marry your next door neighbour's tree in the garden, maybe there is a tree next door and you love it. Every morning you look at the tree and you think, ooh, I would love to go over to that tree and give it a big hug and show it how much I care. So, yes. Hello, Nabiel. Hello, Mr. Duncan. How to improve my speaking? Although I have a lot of words, I cannot use them at certain times. Again, this is something you learn over time. Speaking can be the hardest part. So even though you know the words, you have to learn how to use them and form sentences, maybe with your writing. So I always say that writing things down is a good way of improving your understanding of English. We often say that speaking comes last. So you listen to English, you learn English, you write English, you become familiar with English, and then eventually you will start speaking English. And that is the thing that you have to build up, because it takes not only time but also confidence as well. You see, speaking is like performing. I think so. I always think of speaking very similar to performing on a stage. I think so. You make me in a good mood to listen to English videos. Thanks a lot, Mr. Duncan, my teacher. Thank you, Shine. You are welcome. Okay, we have the official permission from Pedro Belmont to show the photographs. Mr. Duncan, go ahead. I give my permission. Okay, we will have a look at Pedro's photographs in a few moments. Oh, by the way, we are also playing the sentence game today. I almost forgot. I got so carried away. I got so excited by Pedro's new hairstyle. I forgot all about the sentence game. We have that coming today as well. Also, we will be looking at some strange words that exist in English, because it is, after all, Friday. Yes, it is Friday. Here we go then. Here is Pedro Belmont, his new look. Now, I wish I had a photograph nearby of Pedro before he grew his hair long, but I don't. So here is Pedro showing his lovely, wonderful, long hair. So here is the first photograph. I think it looks good, actually. I think it does suit you. I'm going to be honest with you. I think it does suit you. Here is Pedro Belmont now. Pedro Belmont. He has long hair. How long does it take you to wash that? I think it must take you a long time. Do you use a hairdryer to dry your hair? I can see you now, drying your hair. I think so. So there is Pedro with his new hairstyle. And here's another photograph. I think this is the one that is on his icon, on his chat icon. There it is. Pedro Belmont has very long hair. When you walk along the road and the wind is blowing, does your hair fly in the breeze? Does it? So there it is, Pedro's new hairstyle. I think it looked great, to be honest. Yes, you go for it. If it makes you happy, if you like it, if you enjoy it, what I say is do it. Why not? I might grow my hair long. Maybe not a good idea, come to think of it. He looks nice. He looks like a rock star, says Ari. I think so, yes. You look like you should be the leader or the singer in a rock band. I think so, yes. Maybe you should shake your head when you are singing. Ooh, dear. Ooh. Ooh. I went all weird then when I did that. All of the blood was splish-sploshing around in my skull. Hello also to Zazika is here. Wow, Pedro, I didn't expect you to look like this or like that. I think so, yes, it's amazing. During lockdown, many people have actually grown their hair long because they haven't been able to go to the hair salon. So many women, many men, their hair has become very uncontrollable and long. So I'm just wondering if Pedro has done that because of lockdown, or maybe because you wanted to have a change of style. Sometimes a change is a good thing to have. I think so. Lolly Lolly, Lolly Lolly says, oh, Pedro, very handsome. Saeed says, this live chat is almost like a wedding office. I think so. I should start my own English dating site. Maybe if there is anyone out there looking for Mr. Right or Mrs. Right, who knows? Who knows? Strange things happen after all. This is the internet. You know what the internet is like. Some strange things happen on the internet sometimes. I think so. So thank you, Pedro. That's very kind of you. I do like it when people share things with me. Sometimes photographs, sometimes memories, sometimes something that is maybe a special moment of time. Something lovely. Why not? Degefar says, he looks good. I think so. I think it suits you. You look like a member of maybe a rock band. Glamorous. Hello to Palmyra. I read a story about Metallica, the leader of the group Metallica. When he cut his hair short, the sales of his music fell. Well, some people, they have a certain thing that people recognise. So maybe if a man has long hair and he sings in a rock group, maybe that image is something that lots of people recognise. But of course, when you cut your hair and all of that long hair goes, then people might not be so interested in your music. It can happen. Yes, you are right. Emilio says, Pedro shows a picture of your cute sister. What is going on here today? I think everyone has been in their houses for too long. You've all been shut away in your houses for too long. You have to go outside. Please open your door and shout out the window. Hello, everyone. Hello, the world. Please. I think you are too tired of receiving my videos, Mr. Duncan. I don't know. I don't think so. I'm never tired of anything or anyone. Don't worry about it. Belarusia, you are still more than welcome to send anything you want. Anyone can send something. If you want me to show it on the live stream, just let me know. Just say, Mr. Duncan, I have something here for you. It's very interesting. Would you like to show it? And yes, I will. No problem. Christina says long hair needs a lot of care. I think so. Yes, I think if you are going to grow your hair long, you need to take a lot of care of it. Now, I remember when I was a teenager, please don't laugh, but I used to have wonderful, thick hair. My hair was amazing. It used to take me a very long time to wash my hair and then dry it because it was thick and quite long as well at the sides. So during the 1980s, I let my hair grow long, and I had a lot of it. You might not believe me, but I did. I had a lot of hair. We're going to take a break. Let's take a look at one of my full English lessons. This is a break coming up now. You can all have a cup of tea, or maybe you can watch an excerpt from one of my full English lessons. And then after this, we are going to have a look at some strange words. And then after that, we are going to play the sentence game. All of that coming up today on this edition of English Addict. Hi everybody, and welcome to Mr. Duncan's Full English number 5. I thought I would start off today's edition with a selfie. Just in case you're watching this in 2050 and you don't know what a selfie is, I'm not going to tell you. And you won't be able to ask me in person because I'm dead. Oh, there you are. Hi everybody. This is Mr. Duncan's Full English number 5. My name is Mr. Duncan, and I'm ever so pleased to meet you. We are all here again to take a peek into that wonderful world of English. So, let us all join hands and say the magic words. For goodness sake, Mr. Duncan, we haven't got all day. Get on with it. Can you see what sort of weather we're having here today? Well, there is poor visibility for a start. It isn't a clear day by any means. It is a foggy day here in England. We can use foggy as an idiom to describe the inability to remember something. We can say, I haven't the foggiest idea, which means you do not remember or you cannot recall a certain event or a piece of information. Today's fog has been caused by warm and cold air colliding with each other. This fog is made up of tiny particles of moisture. You often see fog forming in the early morning or evening, or as the temperature changes. The subject of weather is a fascinating one, and for the typical English person such as myself, it is a subject that is often discussed in general day-to-day conversation. The two words shown here may look similar, but they are in fact very different. The words perspective and prospective are often confused. That is to say, one is used instead of the other. First of all, the word perspective defines the way in which things are seen, how an object appears depending on its size, shape, and relative distance from other things around it. In drawing and painting, perspective is used to give the illusion of depth and distance. We can also use this word to express a person's view of the world as their point of view, a person's perspective of the world. The views and opinions held by us all come from our own perspective. Then there is the word prospective, which means something that is expected or is expecting to be done in the future. Something that is likely to happen at a later date is prospective. I have a prospective client coming to my office tomorrow. So now there is no need to get these words confused ever again. I have given you a clear perspective of what the differences are. I have done this for you now and for all the prospective online students who will join me in the future. Can you see what I have here? This is a saucepan full of boiling water. The hot water is producing steam. Steam is produced when water vaporizes. Normally water vapor cannot be seen, but it is possible to show it when extreme temperatures are used. For example, when hot vapor meets cool air. This is one of the ways in which clouds are formed. The process is called evaporation. The word steam can be used in other ways. For example, a person can let off steam. This expression means that a person will release their tension and pent-up energy by doing something. The action is normally a physical one, such as going for a run, having a dance, or in extreme cases, screaming out loud. It would be fair to say that we all need to let off steam at some point. It's time to take a look at another part of English grammar, continuing the theme of punctuation that we started in the last Full English. Today we will take a look at the dreaded apostrophe. This particular punctuation mark is a controversial one, as its use has been widely disputed over the years. Even now there seems to be some confusion over how it should be used. In general English, the apostrophe serves two purposes: to show the possessive quality of something and to show that a word has been shortened or a sentence has been made shorter. In the possessive sense, the apostrophe shows that one thing belongs to another. For example, Duncan's pen, Jill's pencil, St. Paul's Cathedral. The apostrophe can come at the end of the possessive word. For example, the teacher's college is over there. A commonly confused use of the apostrophe comes with the word its. The apostrophe here shows the contraction of it is. It's my birthday today. When the apostrophe is not used, then the possessive tense is being expressed. A mouse has no fur on its tail. Another common mistake made with the apostrophe is to use it to show the plural of ordinary words. This is incorrect. Once again, the apostrophe is only used when you wish to show a possessive clause or the contraction of a word or sentence. Hope you enjoyed that. An excerpt from one of my Full English lessons, and yes, all of my lessons are available right here on my YouTube channel. They are, honestly. Here we are We are all here together again. It is English Addict Live, episode 92. I can't believe it. Have I really done 91 and a half of these? I can't believe it. It seems incredible. Hello to everyone. I hope you are all right today. Earlier we were showing a picture of Pedro Belmont with his new hair. I have found some photographs of me as a teenager, and you can see on the photos my rather long hair. Probably not as long as Pedro's, so my hair was long but not quite as long as Pedro's hair, to be honest. So here's one of them. This is me. I was only young when this picture was taken, so please be gentle with me. I was only a young lad. So there I am. Many years ago, how old was I then? I was about 18. I would have been around 18 years old when that was taken. So there I am. You can see my hair is going everywhere. I had a lot of hair on my head, and it used to take me a long time to wash it. In fact, in the 1980s, a lot of men would have their hair long. It wasn't unusual for men to have long hair. Sometimes they would colour their hair. They would actually put hair dye in their hair. In fact, I did it a couple of times. I did dye my hair once. Here's another photograph. You can't really see my long hair, but you can see I did have a lot of hair when I was younger. So there is another one. That was also in I think that was around 1983, maybe 84. And yes, once again, I would have been around 19 at the time. So there I was, 19 years old, trying to grow a moustache. I always remember being so proud of my moustache. I was very thin when I was young. Here's another photograph. Oh dear, I've just realised what I'm about to show. Here's another photograph of me. It's not a big photo, but it will appear just over there. So here is my hair short, but also styled as well. Oh, Mr. Duncan, is that really you? Yes, that is what I looked like many years ago. Now here I was around, how old was I here? I think I was around 20, 25, 26. I was around 25 when this was taken. Oh dear, look at my hair and look at my tie. Can you see on that photograph I'm wearing a white shirt and a very colourful tie. So that is actually a very long time ago. That was taken in around, I think 1991. Around 1991 that was taken. Can you believe it? And here I am now. I haven't changed a bit. Oh dear. Okay, let's get that off the screen, shall we? I'm starting to feel very self-conscious. Bye-bye, young Duncan. Would you like here's another one. Would you like to see a photograph of me with my mummy? And this once again was taken in the early 1980s. So this particular picture was taken in 1983. And there is my mum and me. You can see how tall I was even then. So that is me. You can see also my hair is very long. It is going down the back of my neck and resting on my shoulders. And next to me is my lovely mother, my lovely mum as well, taken way back in 1983. And if you look closely behind us, you can actually see there is a large painting on the wall by John Constable called The Haywain, a very famous picture, a famous painting. Not the original, unfortunately. So there they are, Mr. Duncan and his mummy, way back in the 1980s. Isn't that lovely? I hope you enjoyed that. It is Live English with English Addict on a Friday. Oh, you look different. Thank you, Tim. Mr. Duncan, you look like a new age teenager from the punk era. Maybe. In the 1980s, it was not unusual for young men to experiment with their appearance. Some men would wear very colourful clothing. Some men would wear makeup on their faces. Some men would grow their hair long and maybe it would change colour. They would dye their hair. So yes, it would happen quite a lot. Where is your earring now? I don't have an earring anymore, you see. Can you see? No earring in my ear. Not anymore. Christina says you look very similar to your young photograph. Thank you very much. Mary, oh my goodness, Mary says my birth year was 1991. Dear. Hailey Kwang says you look quite old than your date. I don't know what that means. Maybe you think I look older than my age. I don't know. It's lovely to see you with your mother. Thank you, Beatrice. My mother, for those who know the story, my mother at the moment is in care. She's been taken care of. Sadly, she's not very well. And due to the lockdown, I haven't been able to see her either. So it's been very difficult during this period because I haven't been able to actually go and see my mother at all. So she is not well. But I'm hoping over the next couple of weeks we will be able to actually visit in person. I hope so. Hello, Alessandra. How is your mum? As I just explained, not great. She is still having extra care. She is now being looked after in a care home. And for those who know the story, I will not go too deeply into it because I do find it a little difficult to talk about, to be honest. Hello to your dear mum. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Let's play something fun, shall we? Shall we have the sentence game or shall we have some unusual English words? I know what. Let's look at some very strange English words first of all. Here's one coming on your screen right now. Oh, it's down there. Now, I had some complaints last week saying, Mr. Duncan, when you put your words on the screen, when we have the subtitles, we can't see the word. That's interesting. Maybe I could move it. Shall I move the word so you can see it? I will try. I'm not sure if it will work, but I will try my best. There we go. It's in a different place now. Is that better? Can you see it now? Or maybe I could put it up there. Oh, that's a good idea, Mr. Duncan. Why didn't you do that before? Sortie. A sortie. What is a sortie, Mr. Duncan? It is an attack. If you invade somewhere, if you have a military manoeuvre where you invade somewhere, you move in onto some place, we call it a sortie. Sortie. It is a military invasion or attack. It is the actual action of moving in. Maybe you attack the enemy when they are not ready for you. Or maybe you attack a place where there are bad people hiding out. You move towards it. It is a military manoeuvre. Here's another one. Frog march. Oh, now this is an interesting word. When we say frog march, it is an action. And it is something that you might hear people say when they are talking about being taken into custody or taken away, maybe, by the police. And I can show you actually a good example of this word. And there it is, frog march. Can you see this man? He is being frog marched by 2 police officers. He's being forced to walk in a certain direction, normally by having your hands or your arms held behind your back. So you are forced to move in a certain direction, quite often whilst having your arms held behind your back. We call that frog march. You frog march someone out of the building. Maybe someone is being arrested by the police. You will hold their arms behind their back and you will frog march them out of the building. I think the word comes from the fact that when you hold your arms behind your back, you look a little bit like a frog. I'm sure someone will tell me the real meaning of that. Here's another one. Gulp. Now this word sounds like the action. If you gulp something, or if you make the sound gulp, maybe if you drink some water, you might drink it very fast. You gulp the water down. You gulp something. You drink something quickly and also noisily. So gulp is actually the sound that is made in your throat. When you swallow or when you drink something, you... That's it. The word is gulp. Gulp. Here's another one. Strange English words. Gander. Gander. I like this word. Gander. Now, for those who know about animals, you will know that a gander is a male goose. Gander. But you can also use this word in other ways as well. Gander. If you take a gander at something, it means you look. You look at something. You take a gander at something. You look at something. You have a look. You have a gander. Gander. Look. So it is a slang term quite often used in British English to mean look at something. You look at something. You have a look at it. You have a gander. Interesting. I hope you are enjoying these words today. Here's another one. Fluctuate. Oh, I like this word. Fluctuate. You have to be careful how you say that. Fluctuate. To fluctuate is to change. Fluctuate. So maybe something goes up and then goes down, or maybe something occurs regularly, or maybe sometimes it occurs irregularly. It fluctuates. Something changes. It goes up, down, changes. Something will fluctuate. 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 I like that word. Mike Fern says, when people say gulp, it is so unpleasant. Maybe the sound. Yes, some people don't like human sounds. There are many sounds that can come from the human body. Some of them are not very pleasant sounds. Gulp. So maybe when a person is drinking something very quickly, you might hear the sound of them gulping. So we can use that word in a very similar way. A very similar way. John Frede says a gander is similar to have a glance. Yes, if you look at something, I will have a gander. Ooh, yes. You look. Ooh. Go on. Have a gander. Have a gander. Have a look. Ooh, very nice. Fluctuate like the tide. You are right, yes. So the tide will fluctuate. It comes in and it goes out. It is always changing, altering, never constant. Something constant doesn't fluctuate. Something that is not constant does fluctuate. You might say that the stock market fluctuates every day. Sometimes it goes up, sometimes it comes down, sometimes it moves quite a lot during the day. It fluctuates. I like that one. Lolly Lolly says, I don't like people who chew their food and make a noise whilst doing it. Yes, I think you're right. People who eat very noisily. It's horrible. I don't like that. People who chomp and slurp, especially if they are eating soup. Someone who is eating soup. They might slurp their soup. I think so. I think you're right. Here's another one. Would you like another word? Okay. Oh, jittery. Jittery. I will move the word so you can see it better, because that's the kind of guy I am. Jittery. A person who is jittery is nervous. Maybe they feel a little anxious about something. Their body is moving. They feel jittery. Don't get jittery. No, stay calm, stay calm. I mustn't get jittery. Nervous, anxious, worried, upset, jittery. No, oh, what's going to happen? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Oh my goodness, I'm getting so jittery. Oh, I'm having second thoughts about this. I don't think it's a good idea. I'm getting jittery. 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 Another word there, describing a person who is getting a little nervous, worried. Maybe they are having second thoughts about something. Maybe you are changing your mind. Maybe you have lost your courage or your nerve. It is very unpleasant to eat in such a way. I think you're right, yes. Here's another one. I like this one. I like this word. I will move it so you can see it clearly. Solace. Solace. We all need comfort. We all need to feel comfortable. We all need to have something that makes us feel good, comfortable, maybe warm, a nice comfortable place. We search for solace. Solace. Comfort. A place where you can go to and find comfort. Solace. Solace. I like that one. Solace. A lovely word. It describes a comfortable place, comfort, somewhere you feel safe. Maybe a person can give you comfort. Maybe a person can put their arm around you and comfort you. They will give you solace. Very nice. I like that. I like that word. English is a big part of French. Well, there are many French words or many words that have derived from French in the English language. As I often say, English is a constructed language that often borrows from other languages. Quite often. Lolly Lolly says, I need some solace. I need solace every day. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Here's another one. Here's a British word. This is one we use often in British English to mean something that is useful, something that is convenient, something that is easy to use or useful. You can describe it as being nifty, nifty. So quite often we will use this word in British English. It means something that is useful, nifty. Yes, I have this device on my phone and it is very nifty. It's nifty, very useful. I like to use it. It's very easy to use and very useful. It is something that is nifty. Very nice. We will have, I think, one more, and then we are going to play the sentence game. Here's another one. Here's another one. I will once more put it on the screen for you to see. And I will move it to the top. There it is. Brute. Brute. Now, something interesting about this word is this is also a brand of aftershave that you can put on your face. Now, earlier I mentioned the aftershave that I use, but I don't use Brute. I use Old Spice. And a lot of people make fun of me. They say, Mr. Duncan, why do you wear Old Spice? That is for dads. Only dads and old men wear Old Spice. But I love the smell of Old Spice on my face. So whenever I have a shave, I always splash some Old Spice to soothe my face. So, brute. Brute. A brute is often described as a bully, a person who is strong but maybe also aggressive as well. Brute. So we often use this word to mean strong, manly, maybe aggressive, maybe a person who is possibly violent. Brute. They use their aggressive nature. They use their brute force. So there is a way of describing this word or using this word. You can use brute force. Maybe you are trying to break into a house that is on fire. You try to break the door down. You are using brute force. Brute force. Brute force. You are using your strength to do something. You are forcing something. You are using brute force. You can say brutal as well. So something that is brutal is something that is done in a violent way or hostile. Something that is being done with force can be brutal, which is related to that word, brute. You might describe a violent man or an aggressive man as a brute. You are such a big brute. So there are some unusual words for today. I hope you've enjoyed them. I hope you've enjoyed those words. We will be moving on in a moment, but I don't want to forget the live chat. Don't worry, I'm not going to forget you. It's all right. I am glad to see that I'm not the only one that has never heard of the word nifty. Nifty. Yes, we use it here in British English quite a lot. Something that is nifty, useful, handy, something that can help you, something that is convenient to have nearby. Nifty. It's nifty. Pretty nifty. I like this. This is a very nifty device. Nifty. Ooh, very nice. Brute. No, I think you're thinking of Blute. Bluto. Bluto. Wasn't he the enemy of Popeye? Wasn't he the enemy? I think he was Popeye's nemesis or enemy. Bluto. Not Brute, but Bluto. I think that's what his name was. Bluto. He was always trying to take olive oil away from Popeye. Oh, Popeye, Popeye, please save me. I'm coming, Olive. That sort of thing. Sorry, Mr. Duncan, but I have to go now. I'm going to the doctor. I hope everything is all right, Christina. See you later. You can watch this again. And, of course, I am back on Sunday. See you later. Take care, Christina, and have a good rest of the day. Yes, I suppose you could say that nifty is like smart, something useful, something that can give you useful assistance. Nifty. Yes, it's very nifty. It's very useful, smart. You might describe your mobile phone as a nifty device. Very useful. Brutus helped to murder Caesar. Oh my gosh, you are going back a very long way. Yes, I remember that. It was a very bad day. I was deceived by Brutus. Hello, Mosen. Popeye is part of my childhood. I never really liked Popeye. I don't know why. There are some cartoon characters that I love, but there are some that I've never really liked. And I think Popeye was one of those that I never really connected with. Isn't that strange? I never really liked Popeye. I never liked the cartoons. I always found them a bit aggressive, maybe too aggressive. However, I do like Tom and Jerry. So I used to love watching Tom and Jerry, and they were very aggressive. They spent most of their time trying to kill each other. Isn't it strange sometimes the things we watch as children? I think so. Here we go then. Would you like to play the sentence game? I think we should play the sentence game. Let's play the sentence game. Is that a good idea? Do you think we should play the sentence game? Okay, today this particular sentence game is all about proverbs and well-known phrases. Here we go then. We are back once again with the sentence game. Are you feeling excited? Are you? Are you feeling excited? I hope you are feeling excited. I'm feeling quite excited, in fact. We have the sentence game today. We are going to be looking at words, phrases connected with proverbs and well-known sayings. So they are all proverbs and phrases. The sentence game is here right now. All you have to do is tell me what the missing words are in the sentences. So many of these sentences will be well-known proverbs or phrases. So this will give you a chance to think of the words, and also if you don't know what they are, you can learn what the words actually are in the phrases. So this actually has more than one use. It is not just about words. It is also about remembering words, maybe recalling words, and also learning words. So it has a lot of everything. Here we go then. Here is the first sentence game. Are you ready? These are all well-known proverbs and phrases that we might use in day-to-day English. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So here is the first sentence. Something heals all something. And to give you a clue, 4 and 6 letters. The first word has 4 words, or should I say 4 letters, and the second has 6 letters. Something heals all something. But what? What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Hak Lau says, I really suck at playing the sentence game. Don't worry, it's fine. It doesn't matter. We're not here to test you. It's not an exam. It is just a little bit of fun. A little bit of fun. Something heals all something. 4 letters, 6 letters. But what are they? Diana says, I like that idea so we can learn proverbs easily. Yes, we often use proverbs in English. It might seem that we don't, but in fact we do use proverbs quite often in English. They are often a way of conveying a certain message. The answers are coming through thick and fast. Thank you very much. It's great. The sentence game we are playing right now, they are all connected with proverbs and phrases from the English language. And here is the first one. Something heals all something. But what is it? What is the well-known phrase? Thanks for your answers. We have a few correct answers. Also some very interesting answers as well. Some different answers. Another 5 seconds. Mr. Cockerell, hello to you. Please don't wake me up tomorrow morning. Please don't wake me up tomorrow. We have quite a few answers. Thank you to Mary, Michael, Mika, also Lewis, Lolly. I like your answer. Thank you very much. English with Akshar. Yes, good. A lot of people have got this right. This is a well-known phrase and something many people believe is true. Some people believe that time heals all wounds. There are people who believe that time heals all wounds. I'm not sure how true it is because I'm sure there are things that might happen in your life that might not be easy to heal or forget. However, there is a general opinion that time heals all wounds. When something bad happens, it seems like the end of the world. However, it doesn't have to be. Over time, you might feel better about the situation. We always say that time heals all wounds. So there is today's first sentence game. The first proverb. Time heals all wounds. We like to think that. If something bad has happened in your life, we like to think that time does heal all wounds. I'm not sure if that's true completely, but many people believe it. It is somehow true. Yes, I think so. Well, I suppose when you think about all of the bad things that have happened in the past in the world, you think of all of the terrible wars and disagreements that have taken place. And many of those differences, many of those wars have long since ended. So you might say that time does heal all wounds. Here's another one. Okay then. So this is another phrase you might hear someone say. This might be used as advice. This is something I talked about a couple of weeks ago as well. So you might say that this is a little bit of revision. I'm revising with this one. Something it for a something day. What could that be? Luis Mendez is going now. See you later, Luis. I didn't know you were leaving. See you later, Luis. Oh, I think it's actually Belarusia who is going. It's time for me to leave, says Belarusia, not Luis, but Belarusia is going. See you later, Belarusia. See you on Sunday, I hope. Da-da-da-da. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket. That is a clue, by the way. That's a clue. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket. What do you do next? There are 4 and 5 words, but 4 and 5 letters, but there is no particular letter of the alphabet. So this is not the alphabet game. So the sentence game today is looking at every word, all words. They don't have to start with a certain letter. The sentence game is proverbs and phrases. Something it for a something day. Arua says, call it for a day. Now I know what you are trying to say there. Sometimes in English you might say, let's call it a day, which means let's bring this to an end. Thank you very much to Connell. Ah, that's interesting. Black day. Palmyra says, we save it for a black day. Interesting. So maybe that is the type of sentence or phrase that you use there. That's great. That's great. It has the similar meaning. You are saving something for a bad time. So maybe money. We often put money away. What's the answer then? The answer is coming up right now. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Hello to you. Save it for a what? Well, if you have something, you want to keep it until a moment when it will become useful, we can say that you save it for a rainy day. You save something for when you need it. You save something for a rainy day. Maybe money. Quite often money you will save until the moment when you really need it, if you have an emergency. Lucky day. Save it for a lucky day. I like that one, yes. But quite often we say save it for a rainy day because we are saying that you have to save something for when you really need it. Quite often it refers to money. Here's another one. Okay then. Is this easy or is it hard? I'm not sure. Maybe some of you will know what this sentence is. Maybe some will not. We are looking at proverbs and phrases. This is a phrase that we often use in English. If we decide that we want to do something or complete something or follow something through right to the end, maybe you have a plan to do something and then you decide that you want to see the whole thing through to the end. You say that you will do something completely. You won't hold back. You won't become lazy. You will see it through to the end. Interesting. From my own opinion, Mr. Duncan, you are going a little too fast. I'm sorry. I will go slower. I'm very sorry about that, Artsby. I will slow down. In for a something. In for a something. Ooh. 5 letters. 5 letters. 5 letters. Marietta. Thank you very much for your guess. Thank you, Lolly. Save the umbrella for a rainy day. I like that one. That one for the previous sentence game. Save your umbrella for a rainy day. Yes, I like that one. I think that's pretty good. Lewis says, okay. A lot of answers coming through now. I'm not going to rush you. I will take my time. I will not rush you. I will not make you think too fast. Valentina, I can't guess a single one. Well, don't worry, because even if you don't know the answer, you will still learn something new. You are still learning what the expression is. Mary, thank you very much. Come on. Come on. Stop being so lazy. There's nothing worse than a lazy cockerel. The answer is in for a penny, in for a pound. We often use this in British English if you are planning to do something all the way. So, for example, maybe in the morning you wake up and you decide that you want to clean your house. You start downstairs and then you think, oh, maybe this is just too much work. Maybe this is going to take too long. But then you decide, no, I'm going to do all of the house. I'm going to clean all of the house. I'm going to do all of it. I won't stop. I'm not going to be lazy. In for a penny, in for a pound. I'm going to do the whole thing. I will complete the task. I will see that thing all the way through. In for a penny, in for a pound. It is an expression we often use in English. In for a penny, in for a pound. I might as well do it. And if I'm going to do it, I will do it all the way through. We are looking at the sentence game today, proverbs and phrases. In for a penny, in for a pound. Palmyra says, if you are penniless, it means you have no money. Yes, you are right. A penniless person. A person who is penniless has no money. Yes, don't start something you can't finish. I think that's a good bit of advice there. Thank you, Stanislav, for that. Never start something that you can't finish. I think this sentence means something about consistency or being constant when you are doing something. Yes, it does. In for a penny, in for a pound. I plan to do this completely. I will start and I will finish. I will do the whole thing. In for a penny, in for a pound. Some expressions make English very difficult. Yes, I think they can, especially things like idioms. A lot of people complain about idioms. They say, learning idioms can be very difficult because the words are not used in the way that they should be. And you are right. Here's another one. I hope you get this one. A watched something, never something. A watched something, never something. We are looking for 3 and 5 letters. A watched something, never something. But what are the missing words? It is a well-known expression, especially when people are impatient. Maybe you can't wait for something. Maybe you are waiting for a letter to arrive and you are waiting for the postman to come to your house. So you stand by the window waiting for the postman to appear. And he doesn't. So you keep standing there, waiting for the postman to arrive. And someone might say, a watched something, never something. But what? What is it? Hello, Francesca. Hi, guys. Hi, Francesca. Nice to see you here as well. This is a good proverb. I like this one. I like this one. Especially nowadays, because I think people are very impatient. People can't wait anymore for anything. We are all quite impatient people nowadays. We want everything to be instant. We don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. I want it now. Give it to me now. Connell, oh, I like that. A watched dog never sleeps. Interesting. Yes, maybe that is very similar to the one that I'm thinking of. I think so. Good. The answer to this, I hope I'm not going too fast. I will give you another 5 seconds. Oh, a lot of people are getting this right. Good, well done. A person who is impatient, a person who can't wait for something to happen, they are waiting and they are so impatient. Cock-a-doodle-doo to you. The answer is pot and boils. Pot and boils. A watched pot never boils. So if you stand watching the pot, it seems as if it takes forever to start boiling. A watched pot never boils. It means sometimes you have to be patient. You have to forget about that thing. If you are waiting for something to happen, sometimes you have to wait. You have to be patient. So this is telling you to be patient, to wait, to have some patience. Sometimes you have to wait for something to arrive or something to happen. A watched pot never boils. I like that expression. It's a good one. That's a good expression. I will be going soon, by the way. But don't worry, I will be back on Friday. Back on Friday. Oh, yes. Tuan Nguyen. This proverb reminds me of Mr. Lomax from your Full English 22. Yes, well done. Mr. Lomax actually gave me that proverb in Full English 22. He was talking about waiting for the pot to start boiling. You are waiting for the water to start boiling. And Mr. Lomax told me that sometimes a watched pot never boils if you stand looking at it. Sometimes you have to be patient. You are right. Yes, I like that one. Here's another one. Well remembered, by the way. Very good memory. I'm impressed. So this is a phrase. We are looking at a phrase here. Is it hard? Is it difficult? Maybe, maybe not. So perhaps for some people this might be easy. For some it might be difficult. You, something, just in the something of something. So in fact we have 3 missing words. 7 letters, 4 letters, and also 4 letters. 7, 4, 4. We are on Friday, Mr. Duncan. Yes, it is Friday. What did I say? But I will be back with you on Sunday. I think that's what I said. I'm back on Sunday. But yes, it's Friday at the moment. What did I say? Did I say something else? You something just in the something of something. But what? What is it? Yes, I will see you on Sunday. Not tomorrow. I'm not going to be with you on Saturday. I'm not here on Saturday. Definitely not. Will Mr. Lomax ever come back? I wonder. Maybe one day. Who knows? Where is Mr. Lomax? He's out there somewhere. But what is he doing? Where is he? Thank you, Taras. Thank you also to... Connell says, flies never sit on a boiling pot. I like that one. Flies never sit on a boiling pot. That sounds more like for your safety. I don't think flies would ever want to sit on a boiling pot. Here is Vitas. Yes, thank you, Vitas, for your guess. Thank you very much, Saeed. Thank you, Mary. Very good. Some good answers here. Very nice. Are you ready for the answer? Mr. Cockerell, do your work. Thank you, Mr. Cockerell. The answer is bing, 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 bong. I can't do my high voice today because of my hay fever. I want to go very high, but I can't because of my hay fever. Like that. It's very difficult. You arrived just in the nick of time. You arrived just in the nick of time. If you do something in the nick of time, you mean that you are doing something just before the time runs out, or maybe just before something bad occurred. The nick of time. You arrived at exactly the right moment because something bad was about to happen. But now you have arrived. You have come here to save me. You arrived just in the nick of time. I like that one. To arrive just before something happens, normally something bad. You arrived just in the nick of time. Mr. Duncan, today I arrived a little bit late, says Marcia, but don't worry, I'm still here. I will be going soon, but you arrived just in the nick of time. You see, I used the expression that I just explained. Yes. English proverbs are too difficult. They are quite difficult. I agree with you there. Definitely. I definitely agree with you. Here's another one. I think we're going to have maybe one more, and then I'm going to go. I'm going to have a drink of water, and I'm also going to open the window in the studio because it's baking hot in here. It's about 85 degrees in here at the moment. Here's another. Oh, I see. This is a long one. So we have 3 missing words. The something is always something on the something side. Ooh. Ooh. I'm going to open the window in the studio. Just a moment. I'm opening the window in the studio because it's so hot in here. Oh, that's better. Oh, lovely, lovely, cool, refreshing air coming into the studio now. Oh, it's so hot in here. I can't begin to tell you how hot it is. I've been here for nearly 2 hours. It is coming up to 10 minutes away from 4 o'clock on a Friday. I hope you have a good weekend. What are you doing this weekend? Something nice? The something is always something on the something side. I wonder what it could be. I'm just thinking, what could it be? The something is always something on the something side. We have 5 letters, 7 letters, and 5 letters at the end. 5, 7, 5. The something is always something on the other something. I think I just gave you one of the words there. I think I'm getting heat stroke in the studio. Thanks for your answers. Oh, quite a few coming through now. Quite a few answers coming through, yes. Oh, many people are getting it right. Soad teacher says, Mr. Duncan, I am proud of you. You are a great teacher. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. I will be back on Sunday, 2 p.m. UK time on Sunday. Not tomorrow. I'm not here tomorrow. Here's the answer. Come on, Mr. Cockerel. There's one thing I've noticed about my cockerel. He never gets tired. Never. The answer is... Oh, bing bong. Grass. Greener. Other. The grass is always greener on the other side. The grass is always greener on the other side. Or you might say the grass appears to be greener on the other side. A lot of people feel that something that is far away from them or something that someone else has is better than the thing that they have. So you are looking over the fence and your neighbour's grass seems greener than yours. It is the appearance of something being better than the thing that you have. The grass is always greener on the other side, or sometimes we say on the other side of the fence. The other side of the fence. However, this is not always true. Sometimes the grass is not greener on the other side. It just appears to be better. So I like this one. I do like this. Sergio says, is it similar to the sandwich is always falling on the wrong side? Well, I suppose that's the opposite, isn't it? I suppose that could be the opposite. So this means that things always look better when it's somewhere else with another person. Maybe your car is a nice car, but you think your neighbour's car is much better. The grass always seems greener on the other side. Isn't it strange? I think this might be human nature. I think it's the way sometimes human beings behave. I think so. I think we've got time for one more. We have one more and then I am going. But don't worry, I will be back on Sunday. I think this one's easy. I think this one is a little bit easy. I think this is easy. Connell says, the neighbour's wife is always prettier than your wife. The grass always seems much greener on the other side. I like that one. That's a very good one. I like that. The grass will always be greener in Steve's garden because he takes so much care. You are right. I think so. I think so. We have 7, 5 and 4 letters in the missing words. Something something gathers no something. So I think this is an easy one. I'm sure a lot of people will get this. I'm sure many of you will get this. I hope so. Marietta. Hello, Marietta. Luis Mendez has made a guess at one of the words. English with Akshar. I think you are now giving me the answer to the previous one. We have moved on. Palmyra. The food always looks tastier on the other table. That is true. Have you ever done that? Have you ever been in a restaurant and you've ordered some food, but then you see the person at the next table has ordered something else and it looks absolutely delicious. In fact, it looks better than the food that you ordered. Unfortunately. Do 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 do. Here comes the answer. I don't want to rush you, but we might have time to have another one, you see. I want to try and squeeze another one in, perhaps. We will see. Valentin. A drunk farmer gathers no crop. Thank you, Valentin. That's a good one. I've never heard of that, but I think it's pretty good. A drunk farmer gathers no crop. Or maybe a lazy farmer. No, that's good. It's not what I'm looking for, but I do like that. That is interesting. Time's up. Thank you, Mr. Cockerell. Oh, how many more times do we have to hear him cock-a-doodle-doing? Thank you, Corey. Thank you, Lewis. Here comes the answer. Bing bong. Rolling Stone. Moss. The Rolling Stones. Down, 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 down. A rolling stone gathers no moss. This is a great proverb. It means if you keep doing things with your life, if you keep moving, if you keep trying to improve yourself, learning new things, you will always stay fresh and alert. There are always new things to learn in this world. A rolling stone gathers no moss. In life, you have to keep moving, you have to keep learning, you have to keep improving, or else, if you stay in one place and do nothing, you will gather moss. A rolling stone gathers no moss. Keep moving, keep learning, keep challenging yourself. I like that one. Barong says, Mr. Duncan, is that satisfaction? You're right. A rolling stone gathers no moss. Oh my goodness, it's 4 o'clock. I can't believe it. We have no more time. Time has beaten us. Today we have been beaten by the clock, unfortunately. It is almost time to go. We have 2 more minutes and then I am out of here. But don't worry, I will be back with you on Sunday from 2 p.m. UK time. Don't forget, during July, I'm also doing some extra live streams as well. Ooh. I hope you enjoyed today's English Addict live stream from the birthplace of English, which is England, of course. Thanks for your company. It is time to go. Parting is such sweet sorrow. I will say good afternoon until it be Sunday morrow. What an interesting world we are living in at the moment. Do you ever look out the window and think, isn't it interesting? Isn't the world interesting? There are so many things to look at, so many things to wonder about, so many things to learn. And I hope on Sunday we can all join together again and learn something else. Hello to... Oh, I see. I can see what Sergio is doing. Moving things gathers no experience. Oh, I see. Yes, maybe the opposite way round. I can see what you've said there. Ah, yes, I understand. Yes. But movement, moving around, you see, it stops you from becoming lazy. Thank you very much, Corrie. Thank you, Lolly. Thank you, Alessandra. I'm going now. This is Mr. Duncan saying thanks for watching. See you later. Take care. Have a good weekend. And of course, until the next time we meet here, you know what's coming next. Yes, you do. Ta-ta for now.